NKCS Art. Okay, in order to make your Ndebele house, what you're going to do is you're going to start out with a paper that I pre-cut for you. It has a door and a window on it. And then you're going to take rulers and you're going to divide them up into like square or rectangle sections with your ruler. And inside those sections, you're going to add a lot of designs. I've given you a sheet in class of some design examples. You can use these or you can use your own. But in Ndebele houses, what they usually do is they usually use a lot of geometric shapes and really straight lines, which is why I've given you a ruler today. And they just break up into different sections and add different kinds of patterns. We'll end up coloring these next week and putting them together. Today we're just going to work on drawing our house in pencil and then working on our roof that's going to go on top of it. We're going to be gluing the roof a little bit, so we need time for that to dry. So the roof will be ready for next week. So take your pencil and your ruler and go around and just add different design patterns all the way across your house. And then when you're done, what you're going to do is you're going to take these two circles that I've given you. One circle is just going to stay the way it is, and we're going to be using it to glue these strips onto it. You're going to take some scissors and carefully cut like a circle off of the edge of it. So I go up about an inch or two, and I just start cutting around my circle. When I'm done with this, I'm going to make little short slits in it, kind of like you would if you were making like grass out of construction paper. Be careful not to make your slits go all the way to the other side because it'll just cut your circle in half, and we don't want to do that. So carefully take your scissors and just start cutting little fringes around your piece of spiral that you cut off. And then the part in the middle where there's no fringe cutting and stuff, we're going to add some glue. And we're going to line up our two slits where the paper is cut in half. We're going to line those up together. And we're going to just glue down our fringe right on top of the other circle. So now that I'm done fringing it, I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to take my glue bottle. And then when I glue it, I'm lining these parts up right here where it's split in the middle. And then I'm going to take my glue bottle and I am going to put like a line of glue around the inside where it's not cut. And then I'm going to take my fringe piece and kind of line it up with the spot that is a slit on that other circle and try to line it up the best I can and then push it down really good so that we can leave it to dry for next week. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take that circle you just cut out of and you're going to cut another about inch or two spiral around your circle, and we're going to do the same thing again where we're going to fringe this piece all the way around. Again, just be careful not to go all the way to the other side so that you just don't cut it to pieces. I'll speed this up a little bit so we can fringe it. And I'm going to do the exact same thing I did to the first one I laid down. I'm going to add a little line of glue on the inside of it. Oop, I almost cut it there. Add some glue to the inside of it. Again, line it up with that slit on the other circle, and then make sure I press it down really good, like this. And then we're going to do two more. I'm going to make one more smaller spiral, fringe it, and then glue it down. And then that top piece, I'm going to fringe it really good, and then I'm just going to glue it right onto the top. I'm just going to add some glue like in the center of that piece because I don't want to glue my fringe down. So once I get this placed down, I can work on my last piece. And we're just going to leave it flat today until it dries. So next week we'll be able to turn it into the roof and add it to the top of our house. So I'm just going to put some glue right in the middle, line up my slit right there, and then glue it down. Make sure your name's on the back of this so that I can get you your roof next week. And we will go ahead and work on these houses again next week to finish them up.